When it comes, they're going to fry. Den of thieves will burn in hell.
Your ride's here, Senator.
Thank you, Chloe. Tell them I'll be down in a minute.
And I've told you before, it's okay to call me Dad.
Will do. And Secretary Perry's office called. He won't be able to make your 9 o'clock.
Probably for the best. These committee meetings always run over, and I've got the Pentagon briefing after that.
Should I reschedule?
See if he has any time on Friday.
Okay.
Looking good, Jason. Positively presidential.
Now is the winter of our discontent, made glorious summer by this Senator Jason Aldrich. Excuse me, sir. Can you please spare some change for a fellow who has had some hard luck?
No, it's okay.
I am set. I am a dad. I am the god of storms, and I will have my revenge.
Are you all right, sir?
No harm done. That man should be in the hospital. Let him go.
Keep walking, pal.
You should have been more charitable a long time ago, Senator.
What do you mean by that?
Belongs, I'll sing my song.
No idea. But I think I've seen it before.
We should be moving south.
Took it all away, and now you're going to pay.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. I'd go for the 10 gig model. Works a lot better. If you don't use the Wi-Fi, it lasts all day.
Your hands against the wall. Hey, man, this guy's bleeding, man. You gonna stop me from shoplifting?
Don't move. Whatever it is, it's not blood. Don't move.
Come on, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please let me go.
Over here!
I got a hole in my splash bag. Thank you.
How am I supposed to make lead anchor when you have me looking like some chick in a wet t-shirt contest?
Forecast didn't say zip about red rain. I'm ready.
I'm coming.
What are you doing?
Saving your ass.
Such a union violation.
How do I look?
Itchy. Rolling.
The downpour of what's being called blood rain has Washingtonians running for cover. So far, officials are at a loss to explain this never-before heard of occurrence.
David the man. Nice shooting. I'm gonna miss you when you're gone, big guy.
What are you talking about when I'm gone?
Staying up all night, pulling double shifts. You must be bucking for detective. I'd say 6 months tops.
I'll get that $2,000 you owe me before I take off.
Ouch. You hear about the lightning storm over the Capitol? Took out a couple of tourists.
I heard.
Did you hear it was red lightning?
Red lightning.
Yeah, pretty biblical, right? It's like the man upstairs is finally getting all Travis Bickle on this place.
Evapotranspiration of particulate matter would explain the red rain, but
Evapo what?
red lightning.
Don't try to change the subject. That was a 7-syllable word. I heard it. Where'd that come from? Is there something you're not telling me?
Well, there's nothing about me you don't know.
We've heard some pretty wild theories so far, and we have plenty more callers on the line. Okay, caller, you're on the air. What do you think caused the downpour of blood rain?
Oh, man, you better believe it was the government. Those guys and scientists hunkered down in bunkers doing who knows what. There's gotta be some experimental compound or something. They were trying...
We've seen a record number of red algae blooms happening in coastal waters over the past decade. And it's really not a big stretch of the imagination to think that this would happen with the rising of the temperatures. But the surface of the water is heating up and evapotranspiration is taking place.
Can you explain that? What exactly is evapotranspiration?
Sure, evapotranspiration, it's evaporation and transpiration. And when the algae evaporates into steam, it goes up into the clouds and is carried as a part of the storm until the storm ends.
Find what you're looking for?
Hey, whoa!
Jacob.
It's not loaded.
What the hell? How'd you get in here?
Landlady let me in. She's nice. Bottle opener? It's a twist off. I like your badge.
Federal Bureau of Investigations, how may I direct your call?
Yes, hello. I have some information regarding the lightning storm that hit Washington this morning. I don't know who I should be talking to. Maybe someone Homeland Security.
Which lightning storm, ma'am?
The lightning storm that did all the damage.
Ma'am, you've contacted the Federal Bureau of Investigations. You may want to try the National Weather Service.
If you hold 1 minute, I'll get you that number.
So how long has it been?
6 years, 5 months, 3 days.
What you doing now?
Applied physics, Johns Hopkins University. See yourself keep up with the trades. Not sure if you're a good cop, but you are a hell of an interior decorator.
Yeah, it's the only thing I got in the divorce. You heard from Marcus? He's still helping the Defense Department come up with environmentally safe ways to destroy the planet.
Year after you left, DARPA cut his funding. Didn't take it very well. He sold his house, closed his bank accounts, pretty much went off the grid.
Really?
Really. About a year after you left.
Why didn't you tell me?
We weren't speaking, remember?
Are you suggesting that the lightning storm was an act of terrorism?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. When they pulled the funding for his project, he swore that he'd get revenge, and I think that's what's...
What did you say his name was?
Marcus Grange. Grange.
Where is he now?
That's what I want to know. The lightning, the red rain.
What are you talking about?
There's been other anomalous weather phenomena. It just hasn't been overpopulated areas. That's why it hasn't made the news. Do you remember that thing that Dad was working on? The very last thing? He called it atmospheric ordnance.
Are you trying to suggest that Marcus had something to do with all of this?
I'm suggesting that He was different. Scary. Different.
Name a personality disorder. He's got symptoms.
You're not taking this seriously enough.
I think you're taking this a little too serious, Mr. Conspiracy Theory. It's impossible to control weather to this extent. Not that I don't want to get all nostalgic right now, but...
Yeah, sure. It's fine.
I'm exhausted. I just want to go to bed, okay? Can we talk about this?
No, you wouldn't listen anyway. You've been done with this family for a long time.
That's not fair, and you know it.
Oh, come on. Give it a rest, David. You're the smartest guy in the room, and you're wasting your life writing speeding tickets? Look me in the eye and tell me that's not just to piss him off.
I think you should probably...
Whatever. Thanks for the beer.
Next time, call first.
Look, Dr. Grange is a brilliant man, a brilliant scientist, but he's very unstable. When they pulled the funding for his project, he swore he'd get revenge, and I think... No, wait, hello? Hello? Damn it.
You reach David Grange. I'm either working or sleeping, so shoot me a message and I'll call you back.
Hello?
Hello, is this Jacob Grange?
Yeah.
Jacob, hi. My name is Samantha Winter. I'm a physics postdoc at Georgetown.
Yeah, what's this about?
I worked with your father. I was his lab assistant when he was at the Defense Department. I was there when he had his breakdown. Hello?
I'm here. So, what is it I can do for you?
I think your dad is back in town.
Meet me tonight.
You know how I feel about asparagus? Oh, healthy smelty. They make my teeth stink. Can't we just have like a steak and potato with some canned peaches?
You're eating grilled chicken and asparagus, and that's the end of it. If you have a problem with that, you could sleep with Rufus in the doghouse.
Oh, that reminds me. We got this bum who's been hanging around the last couple of days. He's just set up camp outside the front gate. I don't care how broke I was, I wouldn't want to live in a shack outside a power station. What the hell? I gotta call you back, baby. The monitor's on the blink.
For too long, the Defense Department's mantra has been secrecy at all costs. As a result, billions of dollars have disappeared into a fiscal black hole.
Now, I'm here to dispel any uncertainty and to help make this transition go as smoothly as possible. If passed into law, my bill would promote full transparency in all areas of defense-related research and development.
This is the way the world ends.
Now, I know this is a bitter pill to swallow, gentlemen. Swallow it you must for the sake of this great institution.
Jacob?
Oh.
Samantha.
Sorry. Do you want to sit?
Yeah.
Get you a coffee? Anything?
Oh, no. I'm fine, thank you. Look, I wanted to talk to you because the lightning
It
storm...
was all him.
I know it is. I called the FBI, but they wouldn't believe me. And I thought you might.
Do you know where he is?
Not exactly. Jacob, if we're right, then a lot of people are in danger. We have to do something.
What's this, some kind of civilian haze thing?
No way.
What the hell's going on?
We need to get away from these windows.
This is not good.
Karen. Karen. Max, are you there?
If you're just joining us, what you are witnessing is the aftermath of an unexplained lightning storm that has struck the Pentagon. Meteorologists are baffled at the origins of this freak storm. Damage reports are unclear, and Pentagon officials have yet to release any further information.
Marcus.
The Pentagon is being evacuated as emergency vehicles rush to the scene. This is without a doubt one of the most devastating catastrophes this country has ever seen.
Who is it? It's me. It's open.
Since when the hell do you knock?
Since you almost shot me last night? Oh, David, Samantha, Dave.
Hi.
Hi.
Can I get you something to drink, eat?
Oh, no, I'm fine, thank you.
Lighting at the Pentagon.
I heard.
We both think it's your father.
I think you're both right. The power surges, they weren't random.
What?
They're Morse code.
I will show you fear in a handful of dust.
Sound familiar?
That's from The Wasteland by T.S. Eliot. It's Dad's favorite poem. Are you sure about that?
Should be sure. He made us memorize the damn thing.
Jacob told me you were a cop, but I didn't believe him.
There's something wrong with that?
Oh, nothing. It's not what your father would have expected.
Exactly.
He could have been an interior designer.
That's what I said.
Seems to be the consensus. We really need to find Marcus.
You know where to start looking.
I saw him once on the street. It was by chance. I don't think he saw me. The thing was, he looked like a homeless person. I almost didn't recognize him.
Are you suggesting our father became a bum?
Where'd you see him?
It was over in Highlands, near the hospital.
Well, I know the priest that runs a homeless shelter over there. You're gonna be serving breakfast in about an hour. That's as good a place to look as any.
Really curious to find out how a bum controls the weather.
If you find him, you can ask him.
Okay.
Shut the door. Samantha, you can ride shotgun.
Dave.
Jacob will sit in the back.
Seriously?
the stuff we were working on was cutting edge, but this is order of magnitude more advanced. He's made conceptual leaps that weren't even on the table back then.
You must have a pretty good idea how he's doing this then.
Whatever it is, he needs a lot of juice to pull it off. I tracked some of the anomalous weather. Each incident saw a corresponding drop in the local power grids.
Well, that's a start, but it would help to know what he's after.
Easy. Revenge.
Well, he lost it when they shut down the program. He said they didn't understand what they were doing, that their short-sightedness was endangering the country. He said they'd all pay, and he meant it. I could see it in his eyes.
Well, who's in charge of the program?
Colonel Danforth. He was the first.
First what?
First to die. Show him what you showed me.
He was killed last month on Lake Champlain. A rogue wave capsized his boat.
A rogue wave on a lake.
It gets stranger. Doug Henderson, one of the other scientists, he was next. They found him frozen solid in his house, victim of a freak temperature drop that apparently only affected his living room. Marcus accused him of trying to take credit for his work.
So he's just taking out everybody that's pissing him off.
Looks that way.
No foul play expected. Okay.
You're a cop. Can you talk to somebody?
Can. It's not gonna sound any less crazy coming from me.
After much debate, Senator Aldrich has ultimately decided to deliver his speech, despite last night's tragedy at the Pentagon. The latest national landmark rescue workers are now referring to as Ground Zero.
I can't say the name rings a bell, but of course, not everyone who comes here is entirely honest about their past. You say he's your father?
We're estranged.
Well, I'm sure you had your reasons, David. Do you have a picture?
Yeah. It's a bit old, but it's all we have.
I don't know if he's the one, but the eyes look familiar.
You've seen him?
Maybe. The man I'm thinking of was here, just a few days ago. Strange fellow. Always seemed to be talking to the weather. Oh, he'd carry on whole conversations with clouds like they were conspiring together. It could be a little unsettling.
Do you remember how he was dressed?
Well,
Oh, yes, they took it all away, and now they're going to pay.
It's Marcus.
Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Don't you chase people for a living?
No, I'm too busy giving out speeding tickets, remember?
Guys, look at this. Senator Jason Aldrich. He's the one who sponsored the budget amendment that shut down Marcus's project.
This can't be a coincidence.
Guess we found number 3 on the revenge list.
Hi, my name is David Grange. I'm a Metro DC police officer. I have reason to believe that Senator Aldrich is in danger. I need to see him right away. Somebody's trying to kill him. When? Where? No, this is an emergency. I need to know. Hello?
What'd they say?
Well, he's giving a speech today, but she's not allowed to tell me where.
That's ridiculous. Most senators post their schedule online. She said he was giving a speech. Lafayette Square, 15 minutes.
Over a dozen deaths have been reported from the lightning strike that scorched the Pentagon last night. The death toll is expected to rise as the rubble is slowly removed.
Now, we've been told the president has signed an agreement this morning making way for Canadians.
Sure you still want to do this? No one would blame me for taking a rain check.
Please, Chloe, no weather metaphors.
Sorry, I'm just worried about you.
Let's just get this done.
It's green light. Go. Go.
What now?
Come on!
Senator, is
it true your bill will open up top secret projects to public scrutiny?
Absolutely not. This bill is about fiscal transparency, not endangering national security.
Are you going to address your critics in the Defense Department?
Listen to the speech, you'll find out.
Isn't it a bit insensitive bringing this bill to the House so soon after last night's tragedy?
For the record, I was at the Pentagon when the storm struck, and the bravery on the part of our men and women in uniform was nothing short of exemplary. They did their duty, and now I'm doing mine. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Senator, are you here a little later today? Can I get 5 minutes of your time?
Check the traffic station.
Reports are coming in of another freak lightning storm, this time in Lafayette Square. We're getting calls from witnesses, and apparently it's pretty grisly down there. Senate Armed Services Committee Chairman Jason Aldridge.
We got a charcoal Prius, DC plate, Yankee India 16 Tango Niner.
We've got to get to Aldridge before Marcus tries again.
Move it!
That vehicle is registered to David Grange. Apprehend on site.
Come on! Hold on.
What are you doing?
I'm not gonna sit in traffic for an hour.
Suspects are now on foot. I repeat, suspects are now on foot.
I'm walking.
Unit 2, this is Unit 1. Coming your way. Take them down.
David Grange? Stay right there.
Who are these guys?
Feds.
David Grange, Agent Lawson, FBI. We just want to talk to you.
About what?
About the threats you made against Senator Aldridge.
They weren't threats. I was trying to warn the guy. You know he's a cop, right?
You know who he is. Hand over your weapon, officer.
You're making a mistake.
Do it now.
Okay.
Slowly.
You guys don't understand this is a matter of national security, okay? Put down the hardware.
Bro, what the hell are you doing?
Something really stupid. Go. Put it down. Run. Go. Stop him. David, come on. Turn left.
Okay, you two check the back. With me.
David, I can't believe you did that.
Who are you calling?
Back up.
David the man.
Hey, need you to do me a favor.
Well, I'm kind of on duty right now.
Shut up and listen. Does the captain still have you at the speed trap over in Birch?
Yeah, so?
Okay, I need you to meet me at 10th and Fowler in 5 minutes.
What the hell for?
I've got some people after me. I need you to run interference.
Oh, I thought I was a guy who didn't pay his debts.
Do this for me, and I'll knock off $1,000 from what you owe me.
Now you're talking. I'm on my way. Over.
out for Officer David Grange. He's wanted for questioning in connection with threats made against Senator Aldridge.
All right, Officer Bledsoe in pursuit. Police, drop your weapons. FBI, drop your weapons for the FBI. Now I gotta tell you again, put your weapons down now.
Yes, I can hold.
I can't believe that just happened. My hands are still shaking.
That's interesting.
First the Capitol, then the Pentagon.
I'll let him know.
Now this.
Will do.
If I didn't know any better, I think Mother Nature had it in for me.
Thank you. Sir, I just talked to the FBI. That cop they called in the threat to your office this morning is officially now a suspect.
A suspect? How can a cop be behind the weather?
When they tried to question him, he resisted arrest. There's a statewide bolo out for him now.
Does he have a name?
Grange, sir. David Grange.
Grange? You're kidding me.
Why does this feel like the inside of Marcus's head?
I'm trying to recreate some of his experiments.
You what?
I'm trying to figure out how he's doing all this.
Jacob, they already think that we're trying to kill Aldridge. How's this gonna look?
Wasn't my idea to run from the feds now, was it?
Oh, you think they were gonna believe us? As soon as they found out whose sons we were, they're gonna hang us.
My fellow Washingtonians, my name is Dr. Marcus Grange, and I come before you today with a warning. As you reel from the desecration of yet another symbol of your great democracy, know that this is just a balancing of the scales. The ignorance and petty political games of your elected representatives have caused untold damage to science. They're the ones who have brought this retribution down on your heads, and none bear more responsibility than Senator Jason Aldridge.
Do you know this guy?
I'm afraid so.
Senator, you like to talk about drawing a line in the sand when it comes to government waste. What about the waste of years of a man's life? Huh? The breakthroughs that will never be made because you value the almighty dollar above the pursuit of knowledge. I'm here to tell you that this is just the beginning. The people of this city will continue to pay for what you've done. And when I'm through, if you're not already dead, the survivors will run you out of the ruins on a rail.
Well, this is good. He just admitted he's behind the entire thing. They gotta believe us now.
Don't bet on it. We're the only leads they've got.
Just think, if you hadn't canceled Thunderhead, you'd be able to do what I can do. Control the weather itself.
I think he just made a mistake.
What, besides confessing on TV?
Jake, I need this computer.
I realized a dream that men have had since the dawn of time.
Who is this whack job? Climatologist, physicist, you name it, he had a degree in it. He was one of the prize pools over at DARPA before we cleaned house.
Desecration of yet another symbol of your great democracy.
You should have been more charitable, Senator, a long time ago.
Isn't that the guy from yesterday?
Petty political games have caused untold damage to science.
Hey, Dad, I'm Indra, I'm Thor, I'm the god of storms, and I will have my revenge.
The almighty dollar above the pursuit of knowledge. That this is
I'll be
just
damned.
the beginning.
What are you doing?
Well, I think there may be a way to track him.
How?
She's right, it's power surge. If we can find a way to narrow the drain to the grid and...
Exactly. This is a real-time feed straight from the power company's server. Look, here, the substation on the east side. These fluctuations are way above normal.
It doesn't mean that he's there, though.
It's the best lead we've got.
Impressive.
Thank you.
My car?
Baby, if I get that raise, we're gonna have to get one of them cellular phones where we can see each other on the TV screen there.
How'd you know there wouldn't be an alarm?
Just a hunch. You hear that? David.
What is it?
High-frequency transmitter. This definitely Marcus's work, all right. It's beauty. Yep.
Whoa, are you sure that's a good idea?
100%. That's not good.
Of course we can try that stuff we saw on the internet last night, baby. Of course.
Measure that has many wondering if the Democratic Party will get behind after these mysterious natural disasters.
Look at the bright side. All this crazy weather gives us an excuse to stay inside and take care of business, if you know what I mean.
Clint, is that all you ever think about? I'm trying to watch the news.
Oh, baby, what are you wearing?
I'm gonna have to call you back in about 10 minutes.
Weather anomalies is still being sought by.
Coming.
Let's go to Sarah Sharp on Capitol Hill.
I think it's all of them.
What are you thinking?
There's something about this.
Looks like a bug.
Or a homing device.
Sir, I have the Secretary of Defense on the line for you.
This is Secretary Jason Aldridge.
Is that maniac really one of ours?
I'm afraid so.
He said he's destroying the city because you cut his funding. Is that true?
The man's insane.
I didn't ask for an evaluation of his mental state, just his veracity.
His project was a pie in the sky.
Pie in the sky? The man just ripped the Washington Monument out of the ground with a tornado.
Maybe there's more to him than we gave him credit for.
You think? Look, the president will be returning from Moscow tonight. He wants a briefing the moment he lands, so I need you to bring me up to speed. We're working under the assumption that everyone and everything is a target. So the VP has called a video conference in half an hour. Everyone is to remain in separate locations to protect the country and the succession. You are to meet me at the Supreme Court in 1.5 hour.
I'm on my way.
Call the office. Have them send over all the files we have on our Project Thunderhead.
Yes, sir.
And bring the car around.
Yes, sir.
Baby, you're not gonna believe this. I think we got terrorists.
Honey, you're not supposed to joke about terrorists. You know better than that.
No, I'm not kidding. It's two guys and a girl and they got bombs.
Ooh, explosive belts or remote detonators?
I don't know. I'm not an explosive expert. It's C4 or something.
Well, that all sounds very interesting, Clint, but if you don't mind, I'm gonna watch the story.
No! Call the FBI right now.
Yeah, well, good luck with those terrorists, honey. I'm sure you'll...
Call the FBI.
Hey, what are you doing kissing on me when I'm on the phone with my husband?
Well, it's time to man up. Not on my shift, boys.
What about my lab at the university? I can get us in the back way.
Sounds good. Let's go. Okay.
Freeze! Don't move! Put the bomb down slowly!
They're not bombs. Put your gun down.
No, you put your gun down!
I'm a cop. My name is David Grange.
Grange! Like that nut job on television?
How would you think?
I'm about to bag me public enemy number 1. I am definitely gonna get that raise now.
Put your gun down!
No, you put your gun down! No! Stop!
You okay? Jacob?
Fine. Can you slow down a little bit?
What?
Slow down, I'm trying to open this.
Whoa, sorry I have to interrupt. It looks like your colleague has some irritation he'd like to share with your theory. Go ahead, Doctor.
What my esteemed colleague is not taking into consideration is the atomic weight of the particulate matter in question. Oh, please, you're still upset I got
Follow that car.
We've got to stop this. Now, before anyone else gets hurt.
I think we may have found a way.
Well, you know how he's doing this?
No. But he's definitely doing it by remote. I'm pretty sure if we can jam the frequency, we can prevent further attacks.
Sounds good. What do we do?
If I can reconfigure the transmitter to create the interference, well, we're gonna need a lot of power.
Not necessarily. No, if we're close enough to the source, a battery might do the trick.
Find the source, you find Dad.
Marcus is gonna want to know where Aldrich is. He's gonna be tracking him.
You think he's following him? Why would he take that kind of a risk?
Because he's nuts, remember?
You crazy son of a bitch. Those two guys you had me chasing were FBI.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Lucky if I get out of this with a suspension.
I'm gonna need you to do me another favor.
I really hope you're joking. Because you're officially on the most wanted list.
Sorry about that.
Lose my badge just for taking this call.
Listen, it's all a big misunderstanding, and I'm gonna need your help to prove it, okay?
How?
I need you to get on the radio and find out where Senator Aldrich is gonna be. And I need you to do it right now. Do this for me, and I'll knock up what you owe me.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Senator.
Mr. Secretary.
Secret Services prepared a room for our use.
I need those Thunderhead files.
Right away.
You can hand me that camera, sir, and step back through for me.
Sure.
It's old school.
Yeah, new technology sucks.
In theory, yes. Sorry I asked.
We're never gonna get inside with it.
If he's within a block, you shouldn't have to. Very good. I'm gonna go find the senator. I see Marcus, call me.
Are telling us that they have a suspect, and listeners, believe me when I say I cannot believe.
Remove all your metal objects, please. Pens, lighters, keys.
Weather phenomenon that has plagued Washington, D.C. in the last 48 hours. It has already been responsible for hundreds.
Hey, wait! Hey, stop him! Come back here!
Something's wrong with just left solid power.
It's gotta be Marcus.
It's impossible.
Well, maybe, but it's happening. We have to go warn David.
Samantha!
David! Been a long time.
Stop this, Marcus.
Stop what?
This isn't justice. This is murder. Can't you see that?
Still the dime store philosopher. I had higher hopes for you.
Feelings mutual.
The ancients would have called me a god.
Well, today we call that crazy.
You still doubt me? Very well, behold.
What's going on here? That's it. That's Marcus Grange.
Senator.
Jammer's not working, bro.
Jacob.
You noticed?
I expected this from your brother, but not from you. You disappoint me.
It's not how it works, Dad. You're killing innocent people.
They deserved it. They voted for that punch.
Will somebody please shoot him? Put your hands on your head, get down on your knees.
But I've only just begun. Oh, I've only just begun.
Come here. Come here.
Get your hands off me! Get your hands off me!
Senator Aldridge.
Look at this! Your father just killed my daughter, Mr. Grange. You're gonna have to give me a really good reason not to kill both his sons.
One top secret clearance, one Rhodes Scholar, and one MacArthur Fellowship shortlistee.
Those are some very impressive resumes. What I want to know is why you three certified geniuses didn't come to me with this earlier.
We tried, but you sicked the Bureau on us, remember?
That wasn't my call, but I apologize for that.
And where's my father?
Secret Service didn't find anything. And to be honest, I was hoping he was dead.
I have to keep listening to this guy. Idiot, he's the reason we're all here in the first place. Jake, calm down. Well, he's not dead. And he obviously knows what he's doing.
And what exactly is that? What I saw back there was more magic than science.
Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. It's Clark's third law.
Who's Clark? Look, the president has appointed me acting defense secretary until this crisis is over. Now I need to know, is it over?
It's never going to be over until we catch Marcus.
Then give me some options. If he tries to stunt like this again, is there a way to stop him?
We're working on it.
Well, what the hell are you doing?
The one thing that we do know is that he's using the civilian power grid. You should shut down all the power plants and all the substations in the district.
That's it?
There may be a way to detect anomalous weather events before they manifest. We can pinpoint power surges, but if you can get us access to the DoD satellites and a big enough mainframe, we may be able to be more accurate.
We can do that.
This is Colonel Nielsen from DARPA. He's the head honcho here. Give him a list of what you need and he'll make it happen. Get to it now!
Jake, I'm gonna need your help to set up the systems.
Mm-hmm.
Is that boy going to be a liability?
He'll be fine.
I cannot afford any weak links in his chain.
Of course. And, sir, for what it's worth, I'm really sorry about your daughter.
Researchers and purported mastermind of the destructive weather anomalies is still being sought by authorities. Let's go to Sarah Sarah Sharp on Capitol Hill.
Several years ago, Dr. Marcus Grange had what insiders unanimously describe as a break from reality, brought on by an obsessive devotion to his research. The root of Grange's Project Thunderhead reaches as far back as the Roosevelt administration, but in 1992, his research on non-traditional weaponry was scrapped when Aldrich's heavy scrutiny brought the program to light.
October 2nd, 2011. It's been quite a while since my last entry, but seeing Dad for the first time in nearly 7 years stirred up memories that have been buried for quite some time. Writing helps me to control my emotions, since like Dad, it's hard for me to express them. After spending the last couple of days with Samantha, I feel like maybe I can confide in her, but I can't seem to find the right time to talk to her, the words to say. What's new? It's probably better that way, since she wouldn't want anything to do with me if she knew that after seeing Dad, it made me remember growing up, wanting to be just like him, wanting to work with him side by side as father and son. It made me think back to the good man he once was, the good man I know still exists. Maybe, since she's worked so closely with Marcus, she would understand, but who knows, I can't tell David. I feel like I'm the only person left that doesn't want him dead. Even though he's done all these terrible things, he's still my father. David wouldn't even understand. He's rejected Dad's efforts to have a relationship with him ever since Mom died. To Dad, I was always an afterthought. Whatever I want out of life, David seems to get without trying. Even if it was a relationship with my own father, I guess it's too late for that now.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I will come back.
What are you doing here?
Well, I found a bottle of the Colonel's wine, and I thought I would share it with a colleague. I can come back later.
No, it's okay. Yeah, the Colonel has good taste.
I thought so.
Well, what are you doing standing out there?
Maybe Samantha has a clue where he is or would help me find him. All I know is that I have to find Dad before they do. If I can get to him first, we'll both be safe. David won't let anything happen to me. Through all of our ups and downs, I know I can still trust David to protect me. And I know if I can convince Dad to stop what he's doing and turn himself in. But if they get to him first, I'll never see him again.
So how'd you get the gig with Marcus?
Started out as a summer internship when I was an undergrad. And then when the Department of Defense picked up the project, Marcus pulled some strings to get me a security clearance. I put my life on hold for that man.
Yeah, I thought my days of messing around with science were over.
Seems like you kind of miss it.
Yeah, well, let's keep that our little secret, please.
Okay.
You know, I about half expected Jacob to be in here when I came in.
Jacob?
He really likes you.
He's not my type.
Yeah, what's your type?
Someone who's good with guns and has a thing for interior design.
I don't know anyone like that at all. So what do you think Jacob's doing right now? Calibrating his equipment?
Now that sounds more like Jacob.
Yeah, well, when there's a problem to be solved.
Jacob gets a little OCD about it.
Yeah, in a nutshell.
Like father, like son.
He's nothing like him.
Well, I hope you know that I wasn't trying to imply anything.
No, not at all. No. It's funny. It's growing up, Dad always tried to shape me into his image, and I wanted nothing to do with it. You know, Jacob wanted to be just like him, and he barely knew he was there.
Well, that must have been tough for him.
Yeah, he had to work twice as hard.
You know, you just called him Dad, not Marcus.
He is my dad.
Thank you.
So, what do you think our chances are?
At best, we might have a few minutes warning before another landmark is destroyed. Who knows, maybe we can even save a few people's lives.
Yeah, well, don't sell yourself short. The work you guys are doing is amazing. I bet it would have made one hell of a dissertation.
Thank you. I can't stop thinking about Aldridge's daughter. I just can't believe I didn't see this coming. I feel like I should have warned people about Marcus earlier.
Yeah, well, Aldridge is still alive. And there's no way you could have possibly known what Marcus was gonna do.
I saw warning signs. And I'm a scientist. I'm supposed to consider all the variables.
That's impossible. There's no way you could have calculated all the variables.
I will drink to that.
Me too. Thank you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
That'd be great. Under different circumstances.
Definitely.
Can you smell the thunder? Can you smell the fear? Where will you hide when everything around you disappears?
Don't worry about Jacob.
I'll try. Good night.
Sir. Get the Granges up here pronto.
What's going on?
We've got a power surge. Where? Everywhere. The whole network's fluctuating. We can't pin it down.
That's impossible.
No, it's not. We've secured every power station in 3 states. There's no way he could have gotten past us.
It's because he went around you.
How's he doing that?
Because he knows we're on to him. He's gonna stop siphoning the energy directly. Basically, he's gonna use the grid to create high-frequency EM fields.
What for?
Wish I knew the key to everything.
So, how do we find him?
You don't. Needle in a haystack.
What rough beast? Its hour almost come. Slouches toward Bethlehem to be born.
What's going on? He's back, sir. Where? Everywhere, nowhere.
I'm working on that now. This is a live feed from our satellite. The new codes we wrote should give us a heads up when anything emerges. There's a huge updraft within the thunderstorm, which means big hail.
Give me a location.
South Henry Park.
Smithsonian. We can see where the storm is, but we can't pinpoint its origin.
This is Ulrich. Evacuate the Air and Space Museum right away.
What? Damn it.
Sir?
They can't locate their men on the ground.
Interference from the storm.
Oh no.
You think it's Grange?
Has to be, right? Oh, damn.
Head for cover!
Get to the van. This is Sarah Sharp, reporting live. It appears the fanatical Dr. Marcus Grange is at it yet again, sending a hailstorm across the city.
And cut!
Dead. And 100 years of aviation history destroyed. I thought your weather array was supposed to prevent all of this.
We didn't say that. It's an early warning system, not a panacea.
That's not good enough.
Well, we're trying our best. What more do you want from us?
President's on the line for you, sir.
I want to be able to give him some good news. Now you get out of here and you get me results. Mr. President. Yes. I know.
You two were awfully quiet in there. I could have used some backup.
Well, I hate to say it, but he was right. We could have taken some initiative.
We don't even have the theoretical framework to understand what he's doing. We don't stand a chance.
Well, it's time to start thinking outside the box now, isn't it?
I wish that I had access to the research files from when Marcus and I worked together.
Where are the files located?
Well, when the senator cut Marcus's funding, all of his research and data mysteriously disappeared. Maybe this will jar some brain cells loose.
Yeah, well, I don't think I have any left, but thank you.
Are we making any progress?
Well, we know he's figured out a way to manipulate the atmospheric ions. We just don't know what mechanism he's using.
Maybe Jacob came up with something.
Where is your brother anyway?
I haven't seen him since Aldridge chewed us out.
That boy's got to learn to become a team player.
I'll go find him.
Thank you. The power fluctuation also killed the servers wherever he is. Most of the data is coming back incomplete.
I also was supposed to find him.
Jacob?
Hi, you reached Jacob. This is pretty old technology. Do what you do.
Jacob's gone. Can't find him, and he won't answer his phone.
This is Colonel Nelson. I need a 20 on one of our civilians. Jacob Grain. How in the hell did that happen? He's gone. Walked straight out the front door 20 minutes ago.
How did he get off the base?
Apparently the old-fashioned way. He drove. It was my fault, sir. It was my responsibility.
Never mind that. What are you doing to find him?
Homeland's got a description. They're working on triangulating his SIM card. We should know something soon.
You promised me he wouldn't be a problem.
Look, you're jumping to conclusions.
What the hell do you call going off the reservation like this?
Look, maybe he's just following a hunch.
Yeah, maybe he's just thinking that his dear old dad's not such a bad guy after all.
To succeed, don't you?
What the hell are you talking about?
He's family. Blood is thicker than water and all that crap.
Guys.
How do I know the three of you aren't in cahoots? How do I know you're not feeding him intel?
You don't.
Guys, it's happening again. Get over here.
Oh, no.
What are we looking at?
It's a storm system, but it's like nothing I've ever seen.
The readings are indicative of an ace thunderstorm. The temperatures are dropping.
Wonderful. Where's it headed?
The question is, where's it not headed? Math's a little bit rusty, but we should be able to divert the storm over the water, creating a region of low electrical potential. If it works, it'll burn itself out.
That's brilliant. How do we do that?
I don't know.
David, one of the projects we're working on is this new anti-tech weapon. Instead of releasing radiation, it absorbs it, kind of like an inverted electromagnetic pulse. It could potentially absorb Marcus's storm system.
Should work.
Do it.
Logan, set up the harvester. Sergeant Talley, contact the National Guard and make sure that all areas surrounding the Chesapeake Bay are evacuated immediately.
It's Jacob. Where are you?
I found Dad.
Found Marcus.
Hold the noise. Listen up.
He's at the old Black Cove nuclear power plant down on the river.
Black Cove? That's been decommissioned.
Yeah, I know, but it's still on the grid. He's got the infrastructure he needs to create these terrestrial stationary waves.
Terrestrial stationary waves, Tesla, 1899.
What the hell is a terrestrial stationary wave?
It's a way of using the Earth as a conductor.
Yeah, I'll try. Listen, David, if he can use the grid to channel these storms, and so can we. We can fight him. All you have to do is...
The Delta Force team will be in the air in 30 minutes.
They won't make it through that storm. Nothing can.
Those choppers are designed to withstand anything short of a nuclear blast.
A nuclear blast we could handle. This is Zeus throwing a tantrum from Mount Olympus.
Jacob, there's a new weather system coming in. It's the biggest one yet. Can you do anything? Jacob.
He won't be calling you back.
All we need to do is what? What did your brother mean?
We might be able to beat Marcus at his own game.
Fight fire with fire. Or storm with a storm.
The Harvester will be ready to launch in 15 minutes.
Good.
He's got his grid here on Earth. We've got our grid in space.
My God, it's heading right up Pennsylvania Avenue.
That's not good.
I think we better flip it.
Think?
John, I can barely hear you. Say again? Lightning? Lord help us. It was the FBI director. He said something about a wall of lightning, then we got cut off.
Sir, that thing is on a collision course for the White House.
Mr. Grange, if you're going to do something, you do it now.
We need to take out the power plant. I need the coordinates.
Sending it to you now.
Got it. There goes something.
All birds are active.
What are you people doing? Do you understand what they're doing?
Can someone please tell me what's going on?
We're sending a couple twisters Marcus's way.
Sir, I think we just declared a weather war.
We have a lot of catching up to do, Jacob.
Whose fault is that?
I always thought your brother had the real potential, but I was wrong. I know that now, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The Harvester's fuel and in position. We just need launch coordinates.
What do you think? Is the Chesapeake big enough?
Better be.
Okay, it's the Chesapeake Bay. I repeat, Chesapeake Bay.
Don't waste your genius on these insects. You're better than them. We're better than them.
You're sick. You need help.
The only thing I need is for you to forgive my inattention. Forgive my distance.
Distance? You destroy an entire city because you're emotionally distant?
You need to figure out where your loyalties lie.
You just murdered thousands of people.
Would you come with me now? We can rule the skies and the world together as father and son.
What makes me so special?
Do you even have to ask? Come. Please. Come.
Missile away, time to detonation.
We're out of time.
1 minute.
How goes the battle?
Marcus should be feeling a draft about right now.
Come.
Damn it! Are we trapped?
There's nowhere else to go. We can either go out running, or we can go out gunning for the Pulitzer.
Send the newsfeed live back to the studio.
Hold this.
Payload successfully delivered. I repeat, we've confirmed detonation.
Did it work?
I don't know. The storm is still advancing.
Give it 1 minute.
We don't have a minute.
All right, come on. Focus.
Since Friday, the attacks by Dr. Marcus Grange have grown more violent and widespread. Just behind me is without question the largest by far. Immediately following the devastating hailstorm at Capitol Hill, a massive display of concentrated lightning is now coming up.
Head for cover! Go!
The storm's receding. It's heading out over the bay.
Well done, everyone. Now, let's finish that bastard off before he comes up with any more surprises.
No, wait. We have to stop it first. Jacob's there. We have to stop it first.
Senator, it's his brother.
I don't care.
Hey, look, all we have to do is send somebody in there to get him.
Look, I'm sorry, but it seems like he chose his own destiny, and I'm not giving Marcus another chance. Proceed.
Turner, Logan.
Dad! Stay with me, Jacob. Stay with me, son.
I'm not going anywhere.
Fluctuations have stopped. We did it. Marcus must be offline.
It's over. Pull the plug.
It's not over until we find a body. Isn't that what you said to me?
That's my brother.
The energy readings are dropping rapidly. The storm's evaporating.
Let him go.
Turner, Logan, stand down.
Can you give me a visual on the power plant?
I can do that.
Weather cell's deactivated.
Satellites are in motion.
That's a hell of a mess.
Maybe he made it out.
Turner, Station 1, carry on. Logan. 32, 34.
This is Sarah Sharp with your evening's top news story. Tonight,
an up-close and personal interview with the man at the center of the recent controversy over the near total destruction of Washington, D.C. Senator, first off, thank you for joining us this evening.
Thank you for having me.
Can you tell us what exactly happened to Dr. Marcus Grange?
Marcus Grange was located and neutralized with the help of his two sons, David and Jacob, and his former research assistant, Samantha Winter.
And so what will happen with them now? Were they in any way involved with their father and/or mentor?
They were responsible for helping us find Dr. Grange. But Jacob has gone missing since the power plant was destroyed.
And I'd like to use this opportunity to ask your viewers for their help in finding Jacob Grange. Come home, Jacob.
Yeah, I was just remembering. Remember the corduroys used to wear all the time, the brown ones?
Oh, I remember.
You came up to like here on them?
Oh, yeah. You know, I asked him once why they were all brown. He said it's so that he didn't have to wash them.
Yeah, well, Dad wasn't really known for his sense of style.
Yeah, well, maybe that was his style.
Is it weird that I miss him?
Of course not. Whatever he became, he was your father once. I just can't believe they're both gone.
Can't believe I'm never going to see Jacob again.